on a Christmas or Thanksgivings with him, and I was always on call, 30-minute call, so you got to be there within 30 minutes, and then I would need an on-call babysitter. And that lifestyle that I saw for myself the moment he was born was just not okay. It wasn't okay for me anymore. I want to see him grow, and that was my main reason. And I really needed something. I was in search for something. Had no idea what I was in search of, but I was in search for something. I am not a stay-at-home mom whatsoever. I have nothing against that. Is the hardest job in the whole wide world. But I need more. I need more. I love my son. I love the time that I get to spend with him, but I needed more. So I came to a David's Bridal event, thinking it was some spa package, and it was awesome, right? And I came and I saw this hot lady and Leah, and I was like, oh my gosh, they're smoking hot. And I love the confidence they exuded. And like my mom said, I was a very, very shy person. And like my video said, I was so shy, I had trouble calling the pizza guy. Ridiculous. But I just didn't want to sound stupid, I guess. On the phone, you're like, can I have that, big monster meal with tons of meat? It's just, no, I don't know this guy. We're not friends. I don't want to talk to you. I don't know. I was very, very shy, and even when it came to speaking in front of people, wow, I can't tell you what this is doing to my guts right now. But it's crazy the person that you become when you start something like this. The passion that forms inside you is amazing. But I had no idea what I was in store for when I met her for Traci, which is legit. And we sat down, and she told me everything. And I was like, you know what? Why not? Let's do this thing. Let's do it, right? Thinking, whatever, we'll see. We'll see was my thing. It was like my plan B, okay? I was on maternity leave at the time, and I was really trying to get my business started, and had my son, no babysitter or anything, and yeah, I just kept going at the time, and started to see Traci grow, and her going through DIQ, and I knew that's what I wanted. I wanted to be a director right off the bat, because I knew what the difference in commission would be. I knew that it was leaving money on the table being a consultant. And it was stupid easy. Mary Kay sells itself. It really doesn't. It's just, people say that to you, but it's real. It's legit. You say, oh, it's a Mary Kay, and people come running from the woodworks. But I really started to love on Traci. Her and I became really close friends, and she was my inspiration. She was where I wanted to be. It's going crazy. She was where I wanted to be, and so I did everything she told me to do. That's it. If you want to be somewhere, my greatest advice that I've ever received is do not take advice from someone who you would not trade places with. Gladly trade places with. And at the time, I was more than willing to trade places with Leah and Traci. Absolutely. So I worked my butt off. I knew I wanted to go director, and I started December with one really good team member, okay? That just really working, an active team member, and I closed the month of December, went into DIQ January 1st. So I did it fast. I wanted to be a one-month wonder, like my lovely, awesome director. So I wanted to be the 1-month normal. Well, while I was finishing up DIQ, a lot like actually Traci went through, she went through a little bit of rockiness as she was closing her DIQ. Same for me. I had a little bit of a cancer scare where it was a little bit rocky there for a while, and got it good, got it cleared up, no big deal. So I spent the entire month of January dealing with that, and that was rough. It's a rough road there, but I caught it early, so it's no big deal. And I finished January, made it my month, DIQ. I made it at least the month end, but I did not finish. And that was a little bit detrimental on my soul a little bit, but I was like, no big deal. I just, kind of beat cancer a little bit. No big deal, okay? It's a win-win, I guess, Okay, they even themselves out. So February 1st, or maybe February 2nd, comes along, and I just had my procedure. We're good. We're in the clear. And my lovely son's father decided that he doesn't want to be with me anymore. That's fine. Another blow. And so it's. I'm not telling you guys this to boo-hoo or anything like that, or make you guys think that that wasn't worth this. Okay. But what I'm telling you is life will happen. Life doesn't care if you have goals. I'm like, really? I'm trying to do DIQ right now. Don't you know? Just relax there, okay? So life will absolutely punch you in the face, which is what I like to say. Because it will, but the whole reason for me telling you this is that I want you to know that it doesn't stop, but you can get past it if you have the right attitude and if you have the right people. If you surround yourself with the right people, I swear it was the reason I had these people in my life, because I needed people. I needed good-hearted people throughout that time in my life where it was really, really, really rough. But I got through it. We got through DIQ. I became a director April 1st. Fool's Day. April Fool's Day. This is just occurring to me. But it's amazing. The journey is amazing. And I heard a quote from actually a boxer. And he said that you're never going to remember the blows. You're only going to remember the victories. And that's absolutely true. It's absolutely true. And you can either choose to be a winner or you can choose to be a loser. The loser will always spend the rest of his life telling stories about how close he got, or how it almost worked out. So choose which one you want to be, the one that's going to remember the victories or the one that's going to remember the blows. But I want to kind of end with my favorite thing that really helped me get through. And me and God had a talk, and I was like, all right, I'm going to go ahead and tell everyone how awesome you are, if you help me out. Okay. So when God calls you, He equips you to fulfill the task for which you were designed. It is not God's character to call you to a task and then leave you completely in the dark. Relationship with God is your compass, and He will not lead you astray. So that helped me big time, and so that's me. Yay.